The shoebill is a bird that resembles a dinosaur, not only in appearance but also in behavior, as they are known to eat crocodiles and baby antelopes. In this video, you will discover 8 things you probably didn't know about the shoebill stork. The competition among the young is known. Shoebill storks are shy animals that prefer to be alone and also exhibit territorial behaviors. When more than one shoebill hatches in the same nest, they will compete for their mother's attention. Scientists and researchers, in their limited interactions with the species, have discovered that these birds fight with each other. The firstborns will battle against their siblings. Most of the time, the larger bird forces the smaller ones to flee the nest and survive on their own. Courage. Living in swamps presents extreme dangers. Diseases are viral, predators are everywhere, and food can be scarce. The shoebill does not take no for an answer. The species is aggressive, fighting against both small and large animals alike. If a weak animal crosses its path, the shoebill will jump out of its hiding place to turn it into its meal. If a strong animal makes the shoebill unhappy for any reason, the shoebill will have no problem attacking. They are known to even fight against Nile crocodiles, but despite deciding to fight, they don't always win. Patience. Shoebills are masters of patience. They hide for long hours, perfectly blending into their surroundings. They know to wait for the right moment to find their next meal. When the time is right, they will emerge from their refuge and attack their prey, darting forward with their sharp bill to grab the creature, devouring it completely. They feed on eels, catfish, snakes, and fish. If it's small enough to fit in their mouth, they will swallow it whole. They don't make much noise. Being stealthy and waiting for the right moment requires silence, and the shoebill knows this perfectly. That's why they never make noise when hunting for prey. However, when it comes to mating season, these birds are very loud or raucous. They do this to attract a mate, and their call sounds like a machine gun. It's a series of loud and terrifying sounds, but potential mates love the sound and approach the shoebill that is making it. Ted Hastings holds the record for wearing the most t-shirts at the same time. In total, 260. He had to be assisted by several people, as his mobility and strength were greatly reduced. The t-shirts weighed over 50 kilograms. In the end, his face couldn't even be seen. Pretzels were created by a Catholic monk using leftover dough. Do you know why he gave them this shape? According to him, their shape symbolizes a child praying with crossed arms over their chest. He had a lot of imagination. Watch how they filmed the scene in the nightclub for John Wick 4. People are dancing without music. Only the noises of the fight can be heard. Play Panka is a bench and smartphone amplifier made of marble. You can place your smartphone here and listen to music while sitting. The women of the Himba tribe in Africa cover their hair with otjize, a mixture of tree resin, animal fat, and red ochre. This would be the size of the colossal titan if it existed in our world. Look at it next to the Statue of Liberty. Watch how stingrays eat. In Liberty, they do it against the seafloor. These are not what they seem. They are silicone dabbers. This is a way to paint irregular surfaces such as deep plates and cups. Whistling Diesel put 3-meter wheels on his Tesla. The best part was when he drove it upside down. The Titanic was not as big as you thought. Here you can see it next to a modern cruise ship. This is how breakdancing looks from the point of view of a camera on the dancer's leg. This is the sustainable alternative for linking soda cans. No more plastic. It is made 100% of cardboard. Very popular brands are already using it in some countries. These are the sausage hands from the movie Everything, Everywhere, All at Once at the Same Time. They are silicone gloves. The curious thing is that they are for sale. For $36, you can have sausage hands. He is Alan Khan and has one of the highest speed and coordination when hitting the boxing pair. Roman Boutin carves and customizes coins from different parts of the world and turns them into mechanical works of art. Each one has a hidden mechanism, and each of his works is unique and handmade, although he also sells replicas on this page. This is the speed at which a sloth hits. You didn't expect it, right? It takes up to 5 caregivers to move them from place to place. They are very strong. Speaking of sloths, have you ever seen their ears? They are very similar to those of humans. The sculpture Karma in New York State looks very tall, but in reality, it is an optical illusion. It is 7 meters high. This is a pearlfish, and it has a strange relationship with sea cucumbers. When they need shelter, they hide in their rectum. Some brands still paint their balls in the traditional way. This is a box turtle. Unlike other species, these can close their shell completely. The bottom of their shell, called plastron, works as a kind of hinge that allows them to open and close it whenever they want. Alex Roca Campillo is the first person with a 76% physical disability to finish a marathon. Did you know that dwarf elephants exist? This specimen, found in Sri Lanka, measures only 1.5 meters in height. These are the cups they use at the International Space Station. Their design prevents liquid from spilling out. Ahmad Frizur applies an excessive amount of hair gel to his clients' heads. He molds it and creates hairstyles like this. It looks like you've had ice cream on your head. In this installation at the Minnesota Science Museum, you can compare your speed with that of other people, athletes, and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is Toby, a border collie with 2 noses. It is actually 1 nose, but divided into 2 parts. It is a birth defect. This machine helps professional divers perfect their movements and spins out of the water. Gloria Aste has a birthmark that covers her torso almost completely. It looks like she has 2 skin colors. Many people remove the crust from bread. This is silly, as it is made from the same bread. To avoid wasting food, a brand has created bread with a white crust. Acrobat Quentin Gecko works for Cirque du Soleil. This is one of his latest routines. These stickers have their own light. See how they look at night. They work with batteries. The GTA one is our favorite. Red Bull pilot Luke Sepiela managed to land a plane on the helipad of the Burj Al Arab in Dubai. It measures only 27 meters. This is the posture that owls adopt to camouflage themselves in trees. They contract their muscles and feathers to appear taller and thinner. These were some of the first car air conditioners. They work with water, which cools the air as it evaporates. The cool air comes out here. This must be one of the most interesting watches in the world. The hours, minutes, and seconds are differentiated by color and size. This is a quad stick, a video game controller for people without limbs. They are compatible with all consoles and computers. It has a joystick, 4 pressure sensors, and a lip position sensor. Parahawking is a variant of paragliding practiced in the company of a trained bird of prey. The birds are trained to guide the pilot to the upward air currents that allow them to gain height and fly long distances effortlessly. This is a drummer who works in an office. Who else needs this supermarket cart? The basket can be detached and slid into your car trunk. The vocalization of a cheetah. It sounds like a bird. This keyboard has a touch screen. You can use it as a second monitor to do several things at once. Have you ever wondered what they use in movies to make the actors look wet? Hint: it's not water. Alcohol-free hair gel. Did you know that the kitten in The Godfather movie was not in the script? The production found it on the set and decided to include it in the film to show the character's kind side. It was so comfortable that we can hear its purring through Marlon Brando's microphone. This is the most powerful magnet on the planet.